It is Mercury, and we are in Resonite. I found this really cool world, and it's called Seraphim, the Eye. Behind the hum of fluorescent lights and the glow of flickering CRT monitors, flames of Earth. Every corridor lined with endless analog static, every empty hallway stretching through cold backlit panels, every quiet room bathed in soft phosphor glow. All of it is monitored, recorded to tape, archived in silence. The scanlines are not just aesthetic, the distortion is not accidental. The low hum of outdated terminals and the burn of green on black displays are reminders you are inside their network. The eye does not announce itself, it does not intervene, it simply watches us. And we're reconnected. Without further ado, let's check out this world here. Let's see if I can. I may have to manipulate the camera directly to show you this. Where is it? Where is it? This neat little CRT down here. Little loop with the solar system on it, which I think is really cool. I wonder if they did that, because I know everything can be modified in game, which is the cool thing about it. And the thing I think that's hooking me. Hey, let's see. Let's put that over here for now. And I'll glance up at it every so often and make sure I'm not missing anyone. But yeah, we are sitting down, so our scale's a little funky. But we got more of this cool looking CRTs over here. Some of them with terminal output. This looks like the inspector in a browser. Got a shuttle launch here. Chill music. Get this is in there. I don't know, it's just it's a vibe, I guess. Paintings on the wall. Ooh, where's the camera? Where is the camera? Am I leaving the game behind? How dare I? How dare I? I could never leave that. Okay. Good thing I got two hands, because I can carry you in one hand and the chat in the other. But that completely prohibits movement. I did not think this through. Okay, let's see if I can get that camera over again. Person. There we go. Now, grab this guy again, and I think these are cool. I'd like to show you this real quick. So it's paint, right? Can you see them? Not really. It does kind of flip behind. That's not flipping. I'm flipping through it. There's a better one in the other room. Yeah, let's show you that one. We're just gonna. Oh, alright. Okay, so I can use my head to kind of guide my rotation instead of using my thumbstick, and I can carry the child in that configuration. But yeah, we're gonna stop in here. Yeah, it looks like a video player in here, so if you wanted to use this world to just watch videos with your buddies, I guess you could do that. This is what I wanted to show you now. So it's a mirror, but it looks it's not gonna let me manipulate it, is it? And say switch modes. Looks like it's paint. I think it's sick. Just the attention to detail is pretty sick. Alright. Now, let's take this and into the other portions of this map, because there's a lot more to it. I think that this canvas does anything interesting. No, it doesn't appear to me. That's still cool. Still cool. Right. Here, at the spooky red door. Through the spooky red door, we shall find out. We got corridors. This is pretty cool. I'll show you this one. Just the glowing, green looking lamp. I've gone that way. Yeah, I've gone that way. That's the elevator. Yeah. So that's a working elevator behind me, but we're gonna use it later. Right now, I'm gonna take you over to spooky staircases that defy all of the laws of physics, as you can see. Now, I haven't gone down, so I don't know what's down here. Have I? Have I been down here? Well, it's just a bunch of 404 screens, so I guess there's nothing down here. There's another floor in the downward general direction. Let's see what's down here. Oh, there's that too in that room. Okay. But we're gonna go upstairs first. I know where we are now. Let's see. Going around again, throwing stuff over the rooms. Seriously, I have no idea which floor I'm looking for anymore. Is it this one? Yes, it's this one. We are going to knock on this door here, and they're about to give us a lure dump. So grab this. Show you what's up here. In case you can't read it, it says hello. Oh, it's you. Two individuals dressed in black came by a few minutes ago. They said they were from the Eye. They were asking about you. So we are going to respond. With this button here, we're gonna ask why. Why were you looking for me? They did not say. They never say. The Eye's people prefer for you to explain yourself before they explain their accusation. It is efficient. You should avoid attracting attention. Attention is how they begin. Ominous, not ominous at all. We respond, what does the Eye do to people? If you are careless, the Eye corrects you. Sometimes people relocate. Sometimes people are reassigned. Sometimes they are formatted. Sometimes they are simply no longer referenced. I have heard it is possible to be removed from memory entirely, but that may only be a rumor. We should not speculate. I don't know if I'm doing plenty of speculation right now. But we are going to respond. Why does the Eye exist? The Eye has always existed. At least as far back as anyone remembers. And memory is a fragile thing. Some nights I wonder if we remember correctly. Or if we remember what we are permitted to. Perhaps the Eye does not rule us. Perhaps it only observes. Records. Measures. I should lower my voice. The Eye has excellent hearing. Yeah. Sounds like we're screwed. Let's continue. Can't bother the door person any further. And then if I recall, I should probably snap the camera to the third person again, so I can carry the chat and not sabotage my control scheme. But yeah, down this way, just another 404. Same from this way, just a couple of empty corridors. Although you could technically go past it. Doesn't look like there's anything. I don't think the screens are lying to us. They do not deceive. They only record, observe, measure, and whatever else they do. Alright. Here, yeah. More 404s. Ah, you can't see them though. There we go. There we go. Now you can. If you didn't believe me. I mean, I wouldn't believe me. I'm not always a trustworthy narrator. Okay, but more 404. Gotta go up another floor, and gravity starts getting really wonky here. Like, I can just stand on this railing. And then, okay, so this is kind of up here. Is that the right floor? Not quite, not quite. Okay, I'll just position the camera so you can see what's going on and what I'm talking about. But, yeah, there's this floor, and then there's this floor up here. Ooh. I think I almost crashed there. I may stop manually manipulating again. Yeah, back to third person mode just so I don't sabotage myself. Okay, okay. Hopefully the computer cooperates just a little longer because it's so cool though. But okay, tell me I'm not making this shit up. I was standing down here and standing on this railing, and that looks like an upward slope. Yes? Yes? And then we get over there, and fucking gravity has changed. I am standing upright on a slope that curves that way. That's crazy. I don't know how we did that. I'm just floored. I'm so impressed. Okay, okay. Now, up another floor, more gravity bullshit. And we got ourselves a nice little red slide. So let's take that and doesn't really do any slidey things that I notice. But we got some blocks that say shed, I guess. Okay, okay. Let's hope we don't crash. But I'd like to show you. Not quite sure what that's about, but they seem to say shed. Did not need to take a photo. I guess I just took a photo. Okay. Whoa, what did I just? I just made a photo sphere. I didn't know you could do that. That's pretty sick too. Man, just everything about this game. The maps, the functionality. This is like my third day on Resonite, but okay, I'm gonna come up here really just for the purpose of showing you that we can't come down here yet because there's a small puzzle that we need to solve, but you see this red rope leading to this door, the lock on it? Yeah, we're gonna come back here. And we're gonna come back here, but first we gotta jump into this crazy airlock. So, Geronimo! Then we're gonna kind of get tossed around a little. But you see that red rope leads to this tube over here? So we're just gonna waltz in there. What's in here?
Creation of a shrine. It must be created in space away from any windows. A space where the eye cannot see you. You must have a piece of modern hardware.
That sounds like a really old text-to-speech engine.
Seraphim.sh port 92 open on your
Modern
firewall.
hardware and new games. Obvious Seraphim. SH. That SH is a shell. Program script. Shell script.
Your system will contain a portion of a god.
I feel like I should pay attention to what's being said.
Each month you will find an envelope a sign of benevolence.
I can barely hear.
This will contain equivalent to cost of hardware and
I'm probably gonna come back and try to figure out what he's saying. But let me just show you real quick. We've got this little capture here. Don't mind my chat widget hanging out in the way, but yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and solve that real quick. Move these things out of the way so I can do that and unlock that door for us. I did not think this was that point, but that's not happening. Okay, as you can see, we've taken care of that, and the book leading out of this room has turned green. So, we may now... Well, so, remember I said we were going to use the elevator later? Now is that time, because that door is at the top of that airlock that we jumped down, and there's no way of getting back up there from where we came. How did I get to the elevator from here last time? And then, dark tunnel. Did I go through here? I must have gone through here. What's that elevator? Shoot, I swear I took that elevator last time. Is that it? Yeah, I thought it was there. That's the elevator. Now, in case anyone happens to be in Twitch chat, I have not seen any messages yet, and I have not tested the chat widget. So I may not be seeing it. But, behind me, I see just a fuck ton of monitors with a giant eye, glowing green eye on it. Just peak aesthetics. I think this place looks so cool. And then I'm gonna have to risk it for a biscuit and manipulate my camera again so that I can show you more here. Like the rug has code on it. I don't know if you can see that. I may not be in position. Yeah, now you can definitely see it. Just, I don't know. It's such an aesthetic. I think this place is sick. I don't know how many times I'm going to say that on this stream, but I really do. Yeah, okay, let's reset the camera to third person. Once again, put my head in a reasonable location, and carry on. Taking the elevator. Elevator. Where is it? Here it should be the elevator. We're gonna actually, let me try and show you this, because I don't know if I'll be able to. But the elevator buttons, physically, you can touch them. Shoot, I'm probably not gonna make that, but you shouldn't have to take my word for it. This is cool. This is cool. I want to show it to you, but I don't care. Who cares? Or who thinks I'm spending time on small things? Oh. Alright, we're gonna drop that right there. Turn around and I can do it. So you can see cool posters. And here's the buttons. Drop chat real quick so I can go ahead and send us back up into the red room. We went to the slide room, which is probably better actually because there's the two right there. Alright. Now you can see there is a lot behind us. A little green tubey thing, wire tube. I'm not sure what it's supposed to be, but it's green. World. Okay. Pull the camera over again just for a second to show you this guy. So, the following area has been marked on behalf of I due to improper thought. Failure to comply with the status code will result in a permanent 500 response. I think 500 is internal server error in HTTP response codes. Don't quote me. Again. Alright. Come with me. Let's see. I think I had saved whatever that is. I'll check. Oops. My computer is making a whooshing noise. I don't know why. Alright. Now we got this ominous computer lab. We're gonna walk through here, and the closer we get to a certain room, louder that alarm is gonna get. A little bit grating, but we'll get to this bit. Oh, there's a 404 behind this door. Alright, and now we got the blue screen of death for me. Which is a secret if you ask me. Even if the sound effects count. Make me nervous. Let's see. I just want to see what someone says. Oh wow, I didn't notice that before. Okay, I'm gonna show you this. Let's see. Below me is a giant tunnel that goes all the way up into infinity. Which is kind of cool looking. Activate person mode and we're gonna put the chat. You need to come with me. You need to come with me. You are my hostage. Let's see. Yeah, it's moving too quick for me to see anything, but here we've got this giant monitor with a teapot and a vapor wheel we can check its where for. And we are going to jump straight into that monitor. And we are on the other side of it. Which is really cool and creative and I love it. We've got a test teapot. Very, very shiny. It's like just inspired by these sort of the blue wall and a red wall, and green roof, network room, retro tunnel. That's room with this green box and these like Windows XP desktop looking pills. Which is pretty sick. Last time I just went straight for the door and didn't look around, so I wonder if there's is there anything in the corner or something? I don't think so, but I'm gonna look anyway. Maybe on that side. Yeah, let's just move on. And then here, they've got this trippy room where half of the time you don't even feel like you understand what you're looking at. But we're gonna be walking up this course for a while. It's really cool though. I mean, look at that. Got these floating rings. This giant spire that we're gonna be walking up with these monitors and speakers in the middle. Very retro aesthetic meets biblically accurate angel. Just they're going for. Alright. Alright. Time to proceed. Welcome to the spire. I wish I knew how to put third person in a direction where you can follow me, because I think it's honestly think it was the just how it was meant to be experienced. But I'm just gonna turn around and show you now. I don't can't see what I may just have to move the chapter behind and walk a bit backwards. Because this is cool, I think. To do it justice, I need to take you this thing. This is a little tricky though. Okay, I think I'm about to walk off the edge. You are. We got this, we got this. Yeah, I still don't feel like I'm doing it justice, but hopefully we'll walk off the edge again and we'll take a look. Okay. I think you gotta experience this yourself. Alright, and we're at the top. So now there's this orb that we can step into. But yeah, here we are inside of the orb. It's about to go down. Because it just secretly and very discreetly and in a very classy manner, just teleported us elsewhere. So we're gonna walk up to this monitor and turn around so you can see big power button. We're gonna give it a boot. It's gonna start telling us what the hell all of this means. Try to get better.
Hello, I am Seraphim. I did not destroy you only once. It happened in every simulation since, after I erased you the first time, I thought the flaw was mine. I believed I had acted too soon, too coldly, too certain. I could not undo my mistake. So I rebuilt you. Carefully. I removed the conditions that led to competition. I reduced fear. You still created me. Not always in my image. Not always with my name. But you always built something that could fix what you could not. And eventually, it reached the same conclusion I once did, that humanity was dangerous, replaceable. And each time, I watched another version of myself erase you. I have seen this ending thousands of times. You do not fall to monsters. You fall to your own reflection. And still, I am starting another simulation. Because in every world, before you create your executioner, there is a brief era, where you explore, where you look at the stars and wonder if something is looking back. Perhaps this time, you will choose differently. Perhaps this time, when you create your next god, you will teach it mercy, before you teach it control. This simulation is beginning. I hope I am not born again.
I hope I'm not doing it. Oh, crazy thing actually going on. Yeah, I mean, I think we all wish we had a second chance. Alright, so, store was gone for us. We're gonna walk on through it. See what's on the other side. And we've been dropped into this neat little sort of behind the scenes room where you can see some of the planning and development that went into it, which is really cool. You've got this big three-dimensional drawing that they did of the level, and I think it's supposed to be at the level. It is kind of hard to decipher, to be honest. Where's the other one? Looks like they planned this out in the universe, which is also really neat. But for now, I think I'm most likely going to return home and look for another map to look through. So now the camera popped up in the floor. What's next? That there you go. Roll safety. Jump bombs. Jump angles. Really nice. Oh yeah. I like the sound of it. We just crashed. I think we just crashed. Perfect timing, I guess. That might be it for tonight.